Well, the Springdale Elementary Beta Club gets recognized statewide and nationally year after year. So I spent some time this week out here at Springdale to learn more about these betas and what makes them so great, as they have no signs of slowing down anytime soon. They're fun. They're super bright and creative. And they've definitely got some swag. They are the junior betas from Springdale Elementary. Basically, they're among the elite elementary beta clubs in the state. But don't take my word for it. It's clear to see with all the awards they win year after year.
I was in social studies and robotics, and I placed most of those, so I'm really happy. But I saw a lot of the other competitions, and there were some really good things, and I'm really proud of those other people.
We like to think of ourselves as very good and very achieving, yes.
And this year was no exception. With over 50 members comprised of 4th and 5th graders, these betas racked up awards in 23 categories and a Best in Show nod at the state competition in Nashville just before Thanksgiving break. Next stop, Savannah, Georgia, next June for Nationals.
So I love the teamwork that happens here. I know here and there are a few errors, but what I love about our team is we don't yell and argue. We try our best to fix it before it gets out of hand.
I mean, so it really helps bring out your character, and you meet new people, like I said earlier, and you also develop lots of leadership skills.
But what makes them so great? Well, it depends on who you ask.
One thing is, they don't need to be the smartest. All they have to know to do is have leadership and encourage others and be supportive. I think that's the main thing.
We meet every Monday for 2 hours. The kids, they know in 3rd grade that we're starting to look for teacher recommendations, and we're looking at their character and how they're being leaders in the school. So they're all wanting to get into it.
If you really want to see the students shine, this is where you want to be.
One of their key sponsors is Michelle Koss. She was in social work for several years, but the classroom came calling in recent years. She switched professions and hasn't looked back since. She and the rest of the sponsor team at Springdale have these kids sailing at full speed ahead.
We don't go easy on them. When they're starting their projects and they have their artworks, and I lead robotics still, and they show up with something and they're like, all right, we're done. And we look at them, we're like, you're not done. What could you do more? Think about it. How could you wow a judge when they come around and they practice their speeches, they practice what they're going to say, the artwork, we tell them it should take longer than 2 days to do. This is something you put into it. So to see them get past their comfort zone and to push themselves and then be rewarded for it, most of the sponsors are in the audience teary-eyed and stuff because we're so happy for them because we know how much work they put into it.
They are perennial award winners, and that's great and all, but what happens inside these beta club rooms is truly special. It's about teamwork and creating courage within these students to do things that maybe they wouldn't otherwise have a chance. Robotics, public speaking, creative arts, music, woodworking, technology, the list goes on and on. These Panthers are awfully proud to be Springdale Betas.
I get to know more people, and it really helps me develop leadership skills. And we also do a lot of service, which I hope to continue after this.
And they should be. The National Beta Club is the largest independent nonprofit educational youth organization in America. For over 80 years, it has prepared today's students to be tomorrow's leaders. And from the looks of it, the future looks awfully bright for these students. And the sponsors love seeing the unlimited potential they have.
The kids love it. It's fun to see them going through their challenges and pushing themselves through it when they don't think they can do it in the beginning. Yeah. And it's fun to always see the outcome.
They put in so much work. So that's the reward, I think, is seeing them rewarded for the work that they put into it.
So congrats to the Springdale Betas. Keep singing your song. We are BETA. and doing your thing. It's definitely working. I'm Bart Barker with Wilson County Schools.